Welcome to the Kate Martin Project. So you're going to be seeing a ton of different clips from her off-season work as she gets ready to go compete in Unrivaled, a 3-on-3 women's tournament out in Miami. I think the whole league lasts about 10 weeks. Really excited for it. So we had about a month and a half of training. And during this time period, there's a couple things we really wanted to work on. First off, getting stronger. It never hurts to get stronger. But not just getting stronger at a certain lift, but being able to be strong on the basketball court. Now, that's two different things. You can get really strong at squatting, but not know how to use that strength. So we don't just want to get strong in the weight room. We want to be able to use that on the court. So you're going to see a variety of different training methods, some more traditional, like heavy lifts, some isometrics, explosive jumps, and then some more non-traditional movements, like the first exercise in the video, we did some hand fighting. We want to learn how to use our body to create leverages, to create space, to get ourselves open, to go touch the rim. I didn't include her best jump, by the way. Shame on me. She did grab the rim in one of these videos, which is awesome, by the way. But we did a ton of work. Ankle work, footwork, hip work, move. Why? Because on the court, we move in a ton of different ways. We want to expose ourselves in training to those different ways. By doing this, we did isolated work that you'll see in certain drills, like chasing after a balloon or hitting a balloon and having some variability, fun, competitive, engaging stuff. When you watch this stuff, guess what? We're jumping as high as we can, and we're doing it in a competitive, fun, engaging environment. That is an awesome method to get more athletic. But then we'll do things like one-on-one, where we're competing, using those moves we've been working on. Now, in a 3-on-3 league, there's going to be naturally more space on the court. And with more space comes more freedom. With more freedom becomes more skills that get to be used and developed, as well as positioning matters. So we're playing defense without as much help side. We got to be physically able to absorb certain bumps, certain contacts. Now, whether you're playing 5-on-5 on 3-on-3, this is true regardless. But it's even more so emphasized on 3-on-3 because if you get completely blown by going to the hoop, there is no help side. So being able to be physical, engage with the defender, and like I mentioned earlier, this is all about using your body to be strong enough to resist those forces. And you're going to see a lot of the same exercises here. RDLs, squats. We don't make the lifting confusing. We want to get stronger at our lifts. We went from like a $185 on some of these RDLs, and you'll eventually see her cranking out 245 for a couple of reps. I think I have on here, the most on this video might be 225, but worked up to 245. Now, this is the second time you see balloons, and you might say, Max, you play with balloons, you play with Frisbees. Why? Well, when we play with a balloon or use a Frisbee, we take our focus and make it external. Traditionally, when we do a drill, the focus is internal. What's my technique? What's my form? But when we play a sport, it's external. So yes, we do use some internalized drills, like we're working on footwork and positioning. Yeah, we're just learning the movement. We want to internalize some of it just so we can get the footwork correct and make it comfortable. But then once we get better at it, we want to externalize that. We don't want to think about it. We want to just be a natural hooper. But sometimes, like I mentioned, if you're just learning something, you just got to learn the ABCs before you can write a book. We have a wide variety of different exercise pieces of equipment that we use. So this one here is a safety bar. Why do I like the safety bar? Well, for most of my athletes, we use this with them. And the reason is it allows for a lot of stability and comfort. When we back squat, it's pretty difficult at times to master the perfect technique of a back squat. If I want to train my legs by using a back squat, maybe I should use an exercise that isn't going to be so technically demanding at times. And it's more comfortable. We can lift heavy, we get strong, we build our leg strength. Awesome balloon drill right here. Amazing for lateral change of direction and deceleration. Tap a hand, go get the balloon, keep it back up. Try and do as many times as you can. Frisbee acceleration drills. This is awesome stuff to do at the beginning of the workout. Get your body ready to go. Get your nervous system firing. Get yourself engaged into training. Compete, chase after each other on some sprints. I can't emphasize this enough. The amount of fun that you can have in training while still accomplishing the goals of training, like trying to run fast, is wildly underappreciated. Now, I know there's probably a lot of Kate Martin fans listening to this and watching this video. And let me tell you right now, she is one of the nicest people you'll ever run into. So it makes it really easy to root for someone like that because they work their tail off, they're a great person, and they put in all the effort that you wish you could do if you were in their situation. So all in all, it's been a wonderful offseason, and I can't wait to watch her go compete in Unrivaled.